video will demonstrate a pet battle PvP team strategy with the pets Wicked Soul, Fiendish Imp, and Terraclaw Hatchling. For Wicked Soul, we want in the first slot, and it should have Shadow Shock, Haunting Song, and Haunt. Fiendish Imp in the second slot with the abilities Burn, Immolation, and Nethergate, and a Terraclaw Hatchling in the third slot with the abilities Alpha Strike, Dodge, and Nature's Ward. So the basic idea behind this strategy is to begin with your Wicked Soul. I'm going to be facing a Weebomination, Bone Serpent, and Dread Hatchling. The idea here is to use Haunt on the first pet that appears against you. Then bring in your Fiendish Imp and force that pet to the back line using Nethergate. And then use Immolation to get 9 rounds of elemental damage to the current enemy pet. Then switch to Terraclaw Hatchling. And for this to work, you just want to buy time while your damage over time abilities do their job on the enemy pets. I'm using Dodge here. Now I'm going to use Nature's Ward. And the enemy has switched back to his Weebomination. I'm going to get 1 Alpha Strike in here because I need to buy a little more time. Now I'm going to bring back in my Wicked Soul. It'll have 1 round left after this attack, so I'm going to use Haunting Song. His pet has died, so I'm going to save my Haunt for the next enemy pet that enters and just use Shadow Shock here for his resurrection round. He's exploded, sacrificed himself, and now Bone Serpent has come in. I'm going to use Haunt. This time I'm not going to switch to my Fiendish Imp because I want to buy a little more time for my Immolation ability. So I'm just going to come in and use Dodge to avoid this Bone Barrage and his enemy attacks. So I use Dodge and then Nature's Ward to get my Terraclaw healing going. Now I'm going to try to get my Fiendish Imp in and get an Immolation up. So I got that up, but I sacrificed myself to do it. But that's okay. Now I'll bring in my Terraclaw Hatchling again. Do an Alpha Strike. That puts the Bone Serpent into a resurrection round. And they forfeited. So to recap, the strategy for this team: start with Wicked Soul, use Haunt, switch immediately to your Fiendish Imp, then use Nethergate followed by Immolation. Nethergate will switch the pet that you just used Haunt on to the back row, so that pet will have no way to heal itself. It'll just be getting damage while it's in the back row. By using Immolation, you're adding 77 elemental damage to the current enemy pet every round, and this lasts for 9 rounds. And your Terraclaw Hatchling is basically just your stall pet that allows you to use dodge and heal itself while your cooldown resets and damage over time takes effect on your enemy. And then you can do the rotation again. Go back to your Wicked Soul once your cooldown, your 4-round cooldown is off, or just before that, and then use Haunting Song to give yourself a little bit of a health boost, and then use Haunt again and do the rotation again.